Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. And here's Van Basten. It's a threat. Shot a goal! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Recife with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Looking for the run. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that has been slung wide. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's made its way to him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Crossbar comes to the rescue. Guardiol. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Chance! Recife do have a chance to counter here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Bale. He's picked his way through. And he's being shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was... He's having a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Dumfries. Kimmich. And it's Vitinha. Perisic. And he's whipped it across. And that has earned a reprieve. And a chance! He's scored! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top.
Tries a shot! Goal! Recife! And again they hit the front. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Recife go into the lead. Vitinha, oh, super find. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi, nicely shaped ball. He is through here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe. And the finish! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Just eases him off the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hazard. Guardiol. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. Foot in. Throw in. It's going to be another throw. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. And the first half is done. Inter Milan are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good spread. And this is Bale. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Dumfries. Can he spark a counter here? And the through ball. Look at the space here. There's the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Mbappe certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Odegaard. Out to the right. Saliba. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Dumfries. Can he get it through? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Guardiol. Cross. A header! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Guardiol. Rodri. And it's Bale. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Guardiol. Guardiol running with the ball. Guardiol. Cross to the back post. Odegaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So nearly the perfect ball. Ruben Dias. Dumfries. And it's Ødegaard. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Rodri. Spread out to the left. That's been cut out, well played. Kimmich. Here's Vitinha. Ødegaard, who does have an assist to his name. And that's going right the way across. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vardiol. Strokes it back. And here's Van Basten. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Van Basten. Oh, he's burst through.
Sport Recife really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's a promising position. Elects to cross. That's a decent clearance. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. And it's Ødegaard. Chance here to counter. Messi. Rodri. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bale. Oh, super ball. And the shot! Goal! Recife! Into the lead once more. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Camisa 18, camisa 7, camisa 17, substituição.
Well, that has not gone well. Nice looking ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe has it in a wide position.
Sport Recife nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mbappe. And he skips past his man. He's got away. And it's Ribery. And here's Van Basten. Mbappe. That's tidy. And it's Ribery. He's on it. Can he get away? Great chance! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to advance...
And time is up. Inter Milan were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is... So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Strokes it back. Oh, just skips past. Big chance! Goal! Inter! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's away. And a chance! They've scored! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much
face-to-face with the keeper. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he cuts out the supply. Played through into space. Perisic providing an outlet on that flank. So just a few minutes in and already a lead that looks unassailable. Adams. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Tries to pass it through. Yilmaz. And Azar. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now Mbappe. He's had a shot! And he should have made it 4.
Inter certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
It's really well cleared. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Yilmaz. Oh, such a clever touch. Can he finish? And it's in! And they are right back within touch! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Inter Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. It's played through for him. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Adams gets across to intercept that. Oh, super find. Odegaard. It's a threatening ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Guardiola. Oh, no joy this time. Dumfries.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Rooney. Vitinha. Perisic. Big header! And again! It's in! And they are pulling clear here. Rooney at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Calafiori. Hazard. David Villa. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's an excellent interception. Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Pass is just off target. Guardiola. Hazard. Inter Milan finding their passes. Dumfries. Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ødegaard. Now it's Van Basten. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Goes for a shot! Great football, shot and save.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And he shoots! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Calafiori is there, and he can pick it up. And that could set him on his way.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Well, nicely intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bastoni. Hazard. Gabriel calmly anticipates. And the first half is done.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Inter Milan 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. So we're just settling back into this second half. That's the keeper's ball. Ronaldinho. Guardiola. And that interception was most necessary. Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. He's kicked it out, just.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
It's there! They're back within reach!
Gol dell'Inter. Ha segnato al 53esimo minuto Numero 4.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Opts for safety. Azar. And it's Van Basten. Now, this could be a chance. Vitinha. Out to the right. Dumfries looking to run onto it. Adams. Played towards the other side. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Quality ball. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Climbs up big! Just off target. Now it's Mbappe. Rooney is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Rooney. Perisic. Here comes the cross. Cleared away. Azar. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gives it back. Azar. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Mbappe. Rooney. Ronaldinho. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Inter Milan choosing to make the first change.
Numero 4. Numero 11.
Adams.
Numero 12.
Somewhat off target.
Numero 18.
Now, can they get him away? Can he latch on to this?
Il numero 13.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Il numero 7. Schneider.
Vitinha.
Il numero 20.
Takes a shot!
Il numero
Good
14.
run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
So, third corner of the game. And that should get the job done. Now it's Kimmich. Now this could be... Vitinha! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. It's played through for him.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ronaldinho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's a sharp pass. And it's Ødegaard. Stood up well to him there. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that could spell trouble. He's one-on-one, surely! And a shot! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the pass is intercepted.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Rafinha. No unnecessary risks, and the game is beat. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Inter Milan give themselves a chance of a shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Cambio di giocatori.
And there goes the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, you've got to say, the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. The action has already started. He's found a way through. He's having a go. It's anyone's ball now.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Lucas Moura showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Sucic. Now it's DiMarco. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
DiMarco. And they can counter here. Sucic. Anything noteworthy in the... It's Lucas Moura! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Carlos Augusto. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That has ended up in no man's land. That is good alertness. DiMarco. And it's Sucic. Played out to the left flank. Played back in. Lofted upfield. Sucic. Mbappe. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Ashlani. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, super ball! Goes for a shot! They've scored! Inter are back in business! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
No way through. And he's found the way past. Chance for a shot! Dumfries. Lucas Moura. Sucic really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Inter really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Sucic. It's a good spell of possession, this. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rooney. And he's intervened well there. And it's Asllani. He's a sharp little ball here. Ødegaard. Carlos Augusto cuts out the pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Ødegaard. Great vision. Oh, super find. Now it's Dumfries. He rises! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Ci sarà un
Challenge
minuto di
just a bit
recupero.
on the firm side. Sucic. Out to the left it goes.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Inter Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're just settling back into this second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And here's Drogba. Played out wide. Carlos Augusto puts a cross in.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. He's beat a big chance! And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's chosen to go back. Nice interception, well timed. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's DiMarco. Threads one in. Drogba! Big moment! Massive goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Lucas Moura. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He might be in here! And that is masterful defending. Drogba! Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores. Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 9. Rooney. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11. Il numero 20.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Perisic. Perisic in acres of space out wide. Oh, well played, well played. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Arda Güler. Back into the middle. And beyond the defence. Quick look, then plays it in.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
That's a throw. Dumfries. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is Van Basten. Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's looking wide. He's got away. Perisic hangs in a cross. Out of play for a goal kick.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 15.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Diogo Dalot looking to get on the end of this. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. Inter Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Now, can they get him away? Chance! Oh, taken with style! 9 minutes, and we're all square again! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Knocks it into space. He's in space and looking for options. Fired deep towards the back post. Kimmich. Safi Salih. Can he get it through? And the number on the board is 3. Now this could be a chance. Carlos. And we're done. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your final thoughts, Jim? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, we're on the way. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's onto this. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Barcelona finding their passes. Knocks it into space. Looking to play him in. And he was alert to it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking for options for movement. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Mbappe. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Perisic, Rooney, Vitinha, Alisson claims it, and the danger passes. João Neves, and it's Pedri.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Perisic, oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Caught offside that time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Danilo. João Neves. And it's Pedri. Out to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he welcomes it in. Chance! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pedri, little pass back.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. 15 minutes till half-time. Can he get it through? Oh, he's burst shapes to shoot! And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Played back in. Rafinha tries to pass it through. Odegaard. Now it's Rooney.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, no joy this time. Pedri proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Pedri has created one goal already. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's another good win of the ball.
Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Conceição, João Neves. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Oh, good taken. It's Rooney! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, what has happened here? The cross. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Francisco Conceição. Now it's Conceição. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but...
Rafinha! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Rafinha clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Rafinha. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? João Neves. And that has put paid to that. Osimhen is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Kimmich.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Francisco Conceição. Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. So we've reached the hour mark. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Ødegaard. Mbappe goes for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Osimhen. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rooney, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Has a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Dumfries. Mbappe. He's in a great position here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries to play it through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. He's got away. Nice interception, well timed. The ball is loose and the chase is on. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pedri! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Great vision. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Perisic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nicely shaped ball.
That's going in strongly.
Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rooney. Perisic. And he's forced to go back. Now that's well seen too. Francisco Conceição. Now it's Osimhen.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Pass is just off target. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started. Haaland. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. No, that's been intercepted. He won't be happy with that one. Shot could be on. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rooney, that is a brilliant interception. Haaland. Vitinha. Kimmich. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for options for movement.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, there's a probing ball, quality ball. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Rooney was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's in a great position. Haaland! Good strike, quite an alarm. And it's Vitinha. That looks a good ball through. Oh, Red, nice interception. Dumfries. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's running through. Shoots! And it's in! Inter are back in business. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Haaland really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Mbappe. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Beckham. Oh, good-looking ball. Can he get it through? Brilliantly cut out. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. The ball has bounced loose. It's Rooney! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's clever. That's been cut out, well played. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's Rooney! And he comes up trumps again. Corner number 2 then. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Saliba. That's really well manoeuvred.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Vitinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he was alert to it. Now, can they... Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. Goes long and straight. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he was quick to react. Threads one in. That ball looks a good one. This looks promising. Odegaard. Dumfries. So what can they make of this? Oh, super ball. He's having a shot! There it is! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He's picked his way through. Rodri. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Inter Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Inter Milan are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So we're just settling back into this. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Oh, what has happened here? That's been drilled forward. Now, can they get him away? Ronaldo has it out wide. Real chance! Goal! Back to within 1. Interesting. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time.
Chance, surely! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop.
He's had a shot! Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Odegaard. Nicely weighted ball. And that pass just didn't quite work.
The attendance for this
So
match
we've reached
was
the hour mark.
71,550.
Good spell of possession, this. Now it's Rooney. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckham. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've scored! And the lead lasts no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old...
Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nice interception, well timed. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Takes a shot! And that would have won it.
Cristiano Ronaldo really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Nicely aimed pass. And now a sudden chance to counter.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's not an especially good pass, that. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Serginho.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
It's a mighty effort! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Looking for the run. That has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Big chance! It's there! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
After 87 minutes is...
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the...
Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 2, Cannavaro. Coming on the field is number 17, Franz Beckenbauer.
Cut it out. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way.
6 added minutes has been
Beckenbauer
indicated.
kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries a shot! And he hits the net! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Inter Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Knocks it out wide. Neymar proves just a little bit too... And the shot! And that may well be that. That is that. Inter Milan played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Messi. Khan turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him. Someone who's told me...
Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Takes a shot! Goal! Inter! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Adams. Now Kaká. Hazard. Looking to play him. Is having a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
That's going up front in a hurry. Tries to play it through. And it's Hazard.
Hazard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's certainly onside here. Now that looks a decent ball. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Can he get it through? Can he finish? Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, no joy this time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Great chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. This looks promising. Kaká! It just took too long getting forward.
Kaká simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Guardiola does really well to win the ball there. Now, can they get him away? Now, oh, shooting chance! Goal! Inter! And they've got their lead back. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, good spread. And the shot! well-taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Safi Salih really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Looking for options for movement. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Safi Salih really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. And he can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ødegaard. Kaka. Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. That's been cut out, well played. Guardiola. He won't be happy with that one, and that could set him on his way.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, looks a smashing ball. And he's straight offside. Five minutes till the break. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the shot! He scores! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense...
Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a little off target. Played out to the right. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your... And there is the half-time whistle. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Facciamo gli auguri a tutti i tifosi che oggi festeggiano l'anniversario di matrimonio e che riceveranno un gentile omaggio. Cambio di giocatori.
The second half then, just getting going. Now it's Hazard. Roberto Carlos. Yamal gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. Kimmich. He's a sharp little ball here. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Messi, played out wide. Messi, he's in a decent chance! And that was probably asking just too much. And he's had it nicked away. Hazard, Xabi Alonso, and the through ball. Chance! Perisic. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kaká aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good-looking ball. Ødegaard. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Yamal. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And it's Azar. Knocks it into space. He's found a way through. Keeper has taken decisive action. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. And he's there to retrieve it. Perisic. The pass is intercepted. Kaká. Great vision. Gabriel with a definite foul there. And that's going to be a booking. Good hit, kept the keeper honest. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And he's picked out the run. Oh, Red, nice interception. So, what can they make of this? Xavi Alonso. Kimmich. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? And he plays one through. Shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front! Some heroic goalkeeping. But even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Inter Milan take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That has been cut short. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mbappe! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Turns and goes back. Ødegaard!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pass is just off target. Azar, looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's lofted through here. The less said about that pass, the better. No way through. And it's been played through. Shot, surely! Oh, taken with style! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Well, a big chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Sanchez cuts out the pass. Tries to pass it through. Xavi Alonso. Kimmich calmly anticipates. Schneider. Nicely aimed pass. Gabriel. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. It's Kimmich. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Ødegaard. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, and he shoots! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che potete partecipare all'iniziativa
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So it's away we go then. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get on the end of this? Perisic, and he's worked it through. Saliba gets across to intercept that.
There's very little doubt, Peter, as to where the key supply route in this setup is going to be from.
Got to be the Nielsen, hasn't it?
Yeah, I'm very much the quintessential Brazilian winger of vintage mould, I would say, and I'm sure he'll prove very productive.
And he's got so much pace, hasn't he? And all of those tricks.
The fact that he can play on both wings as well is a really important factor.
He's had a shot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Beraldo makes the interception. Ødegaard. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cannavaro cuts it out. Passing is crisp and sharp. Picked out brilliant, and a shot! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect.
Oh no, what has happened here? And it's lofted through here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Van Nistelrooy. It's gone for a throw-in. Rodri. Some resolute defending there.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rodri. Now that looks a decent ball. Beraldo is there, and he can get that clear.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's there to clear it. Ødegaard crosses. And that has been cleared. Vitinha! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found a way through.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Ødegaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's intervened well there. Nielsen proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Azar. Safi Sali. Vitinha. Back into the middle, and that's not going to reach. And that was very necessary. He's had it taken off him. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, smashing header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to play it through. Beraldo. Ødegaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Ødegaard ready to try one. Ødegaard! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vitinha touches it back. And it's Vitinha.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Some really good ball movement. Van Nistelrooy. And there's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Driving on and making good progress. Messi in acres of space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. That's really well cleared. Nicked it back promptly. Dumfries. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Ødegaard. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Dumfries. Well, they could break here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Mbappe! Ronaldo wins the duel this time. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get it through? Shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Just eases him off the ball. Looking here to chip it through. That is good alertness. Beraldo. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Oh, that's a key interception. No way through. Messi. And he's looking to catch him up. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Safi Salih, given the lift of his goal.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Safi Sali. Pass is just off target. Beraldo with the clearance. Knocks it into space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Van Nistelrooy. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And here's Messi. Odegaard. Cannavaro. That's a lovely, neat pass. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now, can they get him away? That's a nicely shaped ball. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. Well, they've got it again. Looking to play him in. He's in a great position here. Messi. Just 5 minutes left. Might be dangerous. Chance for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Safi Sali has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Looking for options for movement. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Inter really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And a chance! It's a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
2 up and that's that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. The action has already started. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Incoming delivery. Pass somewhat off target. He's gone for goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And he's intervened well there. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Kimmich is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's fabulous. Haaland! And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Looking to play him in. Now that looks a decent ball. Vitinha. That's a lovely, neat pass. First quarter of an hour gone. Inter Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's made its way to him. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Messi touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
That's a cute ball. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Mbappe! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. He takes a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Shot at goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Just more than 15. Here's a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Has a shot! Decent enough try.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Now it's Haaland. Can he get it through? Nicely weighted ball. That has not gone well. Perisic. Plays it out wide. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Looking for options for movement. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on, and that is expertly dealt with.
Inter really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now he's got space here. Costa Curta. And it's Beckham. Malaysia finding their passes. Haaland! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A moment. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Inter! Into the lead once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Inter Milan take the lead. He can run onto that.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Rodri. We are into stoppage time. Great vision. Oh, that was vital. Messi. And it's half-time here. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Inter Milan are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Beckham is standing over this. Beckham! Oh, how good is he? He's got himself an absolute peach. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Dumfries. No, not quite on the same wavelength. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ødegaard. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe! It's Perisic! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Threads one in. Messi. Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Knocks it into space. Malaysia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Probing pass. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. Now it's Haaland. Searching pass he's played there. He'll try to keep this alive. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Played back in. Beckham. And they can counter here. Aimed beyond the defence. No, it's come to nothing. They've got a corner here. Inter Milan have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. Looks a smashing ball. Opts to play it back. Messi. Now it's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay on side.
Numero 10, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Corner number 3 coming up. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maradona receives it in a wide position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Carlos.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Looking for the run. That's an imaginative pass. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, that is asking for trouble. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is...
Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
No, that's been intercepted.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's being urged to shoot. Mbappe! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 17. Viene sostituito con il numero 3.
It's out for a goal kick. Dumfries tries to play it through. So that's it. It is all over. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So it's down to business here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Maradona knocks it into space, drives it in. Conte! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Conte really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Turkey with the corner, they're first. And it's Conte. Conte! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Perisic. Now it's Rooney. Rooney made a good run there. He has found the way through. Kante gets over and intercepts. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Rooney. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Can he get on the end of this? Batistuta. Mbappe. Can he finish? Goal! Turkey! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Numero 9.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Wirtz. It's a really well-measured ball. Maradona with the delivery. Perisic. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Maradona. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Maradona.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rooney. Tries to play it through. He's found the way through. Stood up well to him there. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well read. Nice interception.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Odegaard. Face to face, shapes to shoot! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And the pass is intercepted. Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Kimmich makes the interception. Batistuta, and that's gone loose. Now it's Rooney. Can he get it through? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now, can they get him away? Kimmich. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Vitinha looking for the run. Shot could be up. There's the shot! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Dieter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Saliba and Gabriel. That's an imaginative pass. Schuller kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played out towards the right wing. Neymar. And it's Wirtz.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Odegaard.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And here's Batistuta. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Vitinha. Looking to play him in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the whistle goes for half-time. Inter Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Inter Milan are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So we're just settling back into this second half. Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Conte. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Turkey have their second corner now. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Mbappe. Neymar. And it's made its way to him. And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Odegaard. That'll be a throw-in. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Climbs up big! Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Kimmich. And he's cut it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.000
Cafu.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Wirtz. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nicely aimed pass. And this is Rooney. Perisic. Up he goes! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Numero 18.
Nuno Mendes looking for options for movement. Mbappe picks it up out wide. This looks promising. Wirtz! It's a loose ball. That's a cute ball. Somewhat off target. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, another save. So their fourth corner of the game. Batistuta! Now that is a hefty challenge. They're up to 5 corners now. And now they can spring out of defence. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he plays one through. And he's in on goal! Big chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Vert clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Lascia il campo per il numero 11.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Inter Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Oh, well measured. Brilliantly cut out.
Maradona really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, shooting chance! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Rooney viene sostituito con il numero 10. Cristiano Ronaldo.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now that's well seen too. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, that is one way to stop him. Mbappe gets into a good position.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Cafu, that has ended up in no man's land. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. Now it's Neymar. Schuller makes the interception. Now it's Batistuta. He's through. Batistuta! Oh, terrific save. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shots! And it's a goal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage... Real chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Oh, easy pickings there. Kimmich. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. And this is Messi. He's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bale getting this one clear. Vitinha! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now this could be a chance. Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez. Tries to play it through. That's been cut out, well played. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Bale. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rodri. And here's Barcola. Barcola! Too close for comfort. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Gets a good foot in there.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rodri. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Hernandez gets good distance on it. Perisic, he's a sharp little ball here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And now they can spring out of defence. Might be danger here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Ødegaard charging forward, the ball at his feet. And a chance! Mbappe made a good run there. That has not gone well. Nicely aimed pass. Tries to pass it through.
Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of...
Shapes to shoot! And again! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Barcola. Perisic. It's a sharp pass. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Oh, smashing header! Oh, splits second reaction.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk. That's a
There will
cute
be
ball.
1 minute added time.
Pass isn't the best. Saliba pokes it out wide.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Inter really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are back on the way.
Inter are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Played into space. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Van Dijk. So what can they make of this? Oh, played right into his path. And that's a good ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Goes down, but nothing given. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Rice ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Messi. Perisic. Chance here to counter. Couldn't squeeze it through. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Ødegaard. Oh, super ball. Saliba tidy with his distribution. He won't be happy with that one. That's really well manoeuvred. He's on it. Can he get away? He's shifting through the... Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
It's run loose here. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
He's being urged to shoot. He's had a shot! Goal, Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Number 41.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Vinicius Junior.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Musiala.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Phil Foden. Number 21. Mbappe.
Well, Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Shot at goal! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Inter Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And it's Musiala. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Mbappe! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
That'll be a throw-in. Backward it goes. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Inter really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And here's Barcola. Musiala. Good read, needed to be. Very much into the last knockings. Gabriel.
There will be 3 minutes.
And the number on the board is 3. That has been slung wide. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, important interception. Timber. Musiala. Now it's Odegaard. Well seen. And that's that. Inter Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Threads one in. Great vision. It's a promising position. Messi, well read, and the danger is averted. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. It's come to nothing. Chooses to go cross-field. Can he get on the end of this? And he's cut it out. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Adams makes the interception. And here's Perisic. And it's Vitinha. And a chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, it looks to me as though Freddie Ljungberg is the standout name in this starting lineup, Jim.
Yeah, very true, Peter. He really is an outstanding competitor, a creative goal threat who puts in big shifts, and you can't ask much more.
Dumfries. He's a sharp little ball here. Dumfries. Ødegaard. Messi! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So we're still where we started right now. Vitinha. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance.
Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. He's scored! Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Can he finish? It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that has added a header! Goal! Into the lead once more. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too.
Tries a shot! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the...
He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has not gone well. Aimed beyond the defence. Goes for a shot! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Vitinha. Ødegaard. Great ball if he can get there. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mbappe. Ljungberg. Tries to pass it through. He's in a good... Can he finish? It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now, certain section.
And there is the half-time whistle. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. Here we go again then. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Chance, surely! Oh, terrific save.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Messi plays it short. Chance for a shot! It's a pretty loose pass. Adams. Nicely weighted ball. That has been cut short. Hernandez. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well timed, excellent interception. Adams. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now this could be a chance. Scholes. Thinks about the shot. Van Dijk. And claimed it back swiftly. Great chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
And this is Scholes. Chance to shoot! And he opts to go forward. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Gets a good foot in there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mbappe! And it's made its way, and Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's gone backward here. Goes for goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, well played. Looking for the run. Dumfries.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. And it's Ødegaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi, can he get on the end of this? Shot a goal! Goal! Inter! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Van Nistelrooy, good driving run. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That is ended up in no man's land. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Van Dijk. It's a searching pass. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Eze. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Eze. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Oh, that's superb. And the shot! They've scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal.
Face to... And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That has not gone well. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Van Dijk.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nicked it back promptly. Half an hour played now. Vitinha. Messi. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Saka stood his ground strongly. Saka. He is through here. He's played it long. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Eze going face-to-face with his great rival. Pings in across. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what this time, surely? It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Vardiol. Now Subimendi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Messi. And it's made its way to him.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
It's a throw-in. Threads one in. Mbappe picks it up out wide. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the half-time whistle goes.
Inter would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Odegaard, and he welcomes it in. Timber. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Inter Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
In by... He gets big! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Saka. And it's Timber. Now Saliba. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a key interception. Eze.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Eze's cross. Dumfries. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's neat. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Kimmich, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely bit of skill. Here's a chance! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Van Nistelrooy. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Inter Milan still have... Mbappe! And he'll shoot here! He's got a goal! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Corner given.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Arsenal with the corner. They're first.
Coming on to replace him is number 13.
They've played it short.
Eduardo Camavinga.
Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, what a climb! And again! And another try! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Hefty! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
chance! They've done it! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Saliba, nicely shaped ball. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Quick look, then plays it in.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Camavinga. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
That's a good run down the left. He has found the way through.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Mbappe. Played into space. Nicely worked. He's got away. He's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Arsenal have their third corner.
Number 7.
Eze plays it short.
Coming on the field. Number 9. Kane. Number
Can he get it
11,
through?
Olise. Substitution. There will
Vitinha,
be 5
he's set
minutes
up one
added
goal so
time.
far. Mbappe. It's not an especially good pass, that. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Floated through. And this is Kane, and he's managed to get free. Vitinha. It's a promising position. That's a shade optimistic. Not the most convincing of passes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Inter Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, that is not the best ball, and big chance! It's there! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to...
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Inter Milan really could have done without this. Khan will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. And they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball. Odegaard. Still very early, but the scoreline makes for grim reading here. Now it's Mbappe. Davids. And he has been fouled there. And it's Hullet. Inter Milan already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, what a... There's the shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Hullet tries to play it through. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time.
Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Davids, that's a sharp pass. Gabriel makes the interception. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's definitely not his best. Davids, Gullit providing an outlet on that flank. He's found the way through. Ødegaard, Perisic. Looking for options for movement. Yamal, now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through, couldn't squeeze it through. Great vision. Oh, super ball. Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be. Great chance! And that's wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Thuram. Now Davids. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Real chance! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he's surging through. Referee has just said play on. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Perisic, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Vitinha with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Vieira. And it's half-time here. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Signore e signori, stiamo per annunciare i numeri vincenti di oggi. Se avete un biglietto, non perdete d'occhio il maxi schermo. Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 21. Lascia il campo per il
underway again.
numero 15.
Inter Milan decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Van Bronckhorst. Inter Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Van Bronckhorst. Scholes. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Ribery. Can he get it through? Here's Vieira. Now it's Rooney. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cannavaro. Vieira. Van Bronckhorst. And it's Ribery. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a cute ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Bronckhorst, Ribery is onto it in a flash. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just...
Odegaard! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Terrific header!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Mbappe, and he plays one through. Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, that looks a good ball through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's shifting through the gears here. Vitinha.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
This is the time you need that pace.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10, Rooney. Numero 14, Perisic. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20, il numero 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Roberto Baggio. Now, can they get him away? He's being urged to shoot. And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dumfries goes steaming forward. Threads one in. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Inter Milan are looking to break at pace.
Il quarto uomo indica
Ødegaard.
2 minuti di recupero.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's had it taken off him. Conte.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's that, the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were